Hello, y'all. Hi, my name is Shirley Worley.
My name is Melissa. We're here at Lyon and Stylettoes studio.
And we're here to talk about nothing but the truth.
Sharing our lives as moms here in Lagos and working with fitness, health, and wellness.
That's right.
Hi, my name is Cream Renee, and this is a Lyon and Stylettoes show called Nothing But the Truth. And I have my fabulous, fantastic friends who have joined me on this seat today. Her name is Shirley Worley, and here is Melissa. How are you doing?
Great.
Your accent, where are you from?
I'm from the US, from Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
I am Spanish American.
You're Spanish American.
Yes.
And you are from Chicago.
I'm from Chicago, but I've lived
your race background.
Sweden.
You look Swedish. You're like, so your race background is Sweden.
I have some Scandinavian and just a mix in general.
Okay. Now, the reason why I invited you guys on, because we want to hear nothing but the truth. Beautifully, these are beautiful, gorgeous moms and all that. And we're here to talk about being sexy mothers, being fit, kept. What is your profession?
I'm a yoga teacher and I'm also a performer. I'm performing acrobats on the pole and pole dancing.
Then your
She's
business.
an amazing yoga instructor. You're so flexible too.
No, don't advertise for her. What's your business?
But my business. I am an artist and designer. I create artwork and then
Like this is your collection.
Yes, and
Fabulous looking collection.
and very good to the touch.
Yeah. And you use it for yoga and what else?
So I put art on fully printed on
So
sportswear.
you designed this art.
Yes, I play. They're paintings. So I take pictures of the paintings and then I plot them on sportswear. And depending on what sport you do, you wear a different type of outfit. Well, it's all personal at the same time. So these ones, for example, are yoga high-waisted leggings. So they come up. So for the mummies that we were saying, we're all moms, keeps the tummy a little bit better.
Yeah, I feel it. It's thick right here. Okay.
And if you want to be comfortable and bring them down, you can also bring them down.
So I want to ask, what inspired you? Let's even start from your background before we come to her. What started, like, you grew up in Spain or where?
I grew up in Spain at the beginning of my life and spent the summers and winters in the US. Vacations.
You are married to?
I am I'm married today to a Nigerian, my only husband.
Not today.
Today and ever.
You have a passport.
That's my husband. He is British Nigerian.
Okay. We in Nigeria or Africa recognize tribes. What tribe is he?
Yoruba.
He's a Yoruba man. Okay.
Ogun State.
And you have a daughter.
And we have a daughter.
You as a wife, you're a businesswoman. This is what you created. What inspired you with this?
So I create art and I work out. Whether from home, I go for a run, I go to a yoga class, I go to a Pilates class. I was thinking my clothes are so boring or so expensive also at the same time. And I want to feel good. I want to feel good when I do exercise. I want something that motivates me.
Popish.
Yeah, and also I care about the environment, so wherever I can, not every single item, but most items are recycled polyester. So I'm trying not. These ones and these ones, the running sport wear, not yet. Some items, not all of them. I can't get there at the moment because of the type of exercise that you're doing, and I don't have that availability right now. But as soon as I can, that's in my heart and in my mind to keep everything environmental. So I thought, I'm an artist. Let me put my artwork on clothes, and I like being fun and I like to be comfortable. So I started the clothing line. So now we're in.
And now that you're like in Lagos, Lucky, and all that, how has it been with the moms? What is your target? Like you sell abroad, obviously, but here,
I think I'm gonna try some yoga studios and little boutiques. Also, the website, Worldly Times.
Would you put it on it?
But I think.
Can we wear it with the gym wear?
I love it for the gym. I'm very comfortable in the high-waisted leggings. Very comfortable when I work out.
You were supposed to supply me some.
Yes.
Here, no?
I did bring some. But,
you did?
But I don't know. We have to check the sizes, girls. That's important.
We'll make it work. Onto you. How did it all start? Being a yoga instructor. I am a yoga instructor too, so I'm so inspired seeing her. Like I've seen her work and it's touche. What inspired you?
I just saw a sign one day to a trial of yoga in California when I was living in San Diego. I was around 16 years old. And then the next week I started working at the yoga studio, and I just knew from the first moment I was on the yoga mat that this was my life's destiny. And I made several trips to India. I lived in India for extensive periods of time, studying with my teacher, and it's my life's passion.
So yoga started with the Buddhism. Do you practice Buddhism? No.
So Hinduism. Yeah, Hinduism. I do a lot of chanting. As I chant every day Hindu mantras. In India, when I was living there, I would go to a chanting teacher, which I find super powerful. It's a really beautiful practice.
And with this aspect, how has it been? There's a question I actually wanted to ask. You're a vegetarian, I assume?
I am. Okay. Yes. I've been.
Because she told me so.
Vegetarian, vegan for. Since around the same time I started doing yoga.
So you don't eat no meat?
Nope.
Even when you see the burgers and everything, you don't eat no meat?
No.
How's it been?
I have no desire. It's great. It's great. And in Nigeria, you can get a lot of great vegetables, fruits. It's pretty easy.
And no fish?
No fish.
You don't have nothing killed?
Salmon. Because some people are vegetarian, but they do eat salmon. Or, I don't know, I think.
How about you?
I mean, so Paramahansa Yogananda says like the fish are the less conscious of all of the animals. I don't know if you read the book Autobiography of a Yogi, but it's an amazing book. But no, I don't eat fish. But I know it doesn't work
before you eat it. No,
it doesn't work for everybody, and this is my lifestyle, right? But I think
why Nigeria?
To incorporate.
What brought you here?
I came here because I have a Nigerian daughter.
Okay. Relationship brought you, fell in love, and so how's it been? Like now that you're here, what do you think?
I love it. I love Nigeria.
Put it right there. Nigeria is a gorgeous place.
Beautiful.
Don't mind what they say abroad. Nigeria is a gorgeous place.
It is.
Despite the government misbehaving.
Exactly.
Yeah. So tell us about your pole.
So pole, I've been training pole. So I trained a little bit of pole, maybe starting 10 years ago, just a little bit. And I trained some circus. And recently,
you went to circus?
I would go to train at the circus school when I lived in Sweden. And I've always been interested in acrobats and everything. All those.
And not afraid of heights.
I am afraid of heights, actually. But
you are?
On the pole, I'm not for some reason, but So I had a student when I lived in Bali. Before coming to Nigeria, I lived in Bali for 3.5 years. And my student was a pole instructor, and she's like, come take a class. And then it was my new love after yoga. I fell in love with it, and I've been training ever since. And coming to Nigeria, I was practicing at the different pole studios here in Lekki. They have a few. And the girl was like, will you do a performance? And I was like, I'd never done a performance before. Like, I just did it for my own love. And then I gave it a try, and now
you're really good.
That's my new thing.
Yeah.
So
it's nice
I'm enjoying it.
So now we are moms and everything. Bringing the two of you guys together, we need to talk about this health situation of moms You know, we have this wake up in the morning, take the kids to school, this. What is your take on balancing? Not everybody is into this exercise. Not everybody wants to be a vegetarian, you know. What are the tricks and tips you think you can suggest for us moms out there to get started to build their health lifestyle?
I think you have to find something that you really enjoy doing. So it doesn't matter if it's yoga or pole dancing or running or maybe just
But what
dance.
if they don't enjoy these other things?
Music.
Anything?
I think
I think
yoga
it's
is like
music.
one of the key things that moves women to work out. But what is
That's
it triggering? Something we said, you and I were discussing on phone the other day of the different intermediate
within
modified
yoga.
poses, this and this. What are the things we could do to just, from your own opinion, how do you get your moms to move? Or is it only, how do you teach? Is it only moms? Or
Yeah, I'm teaching moms. I'm teaching all sorts of people. But I think just it might feel hard in the beginning, like for somebody who hasn't tried it, and it might feel intimidating. But the main thing is to just find some comfort, find some breathing, and find space for yourself. Because as a mom, you have to do so many things, like you said, try the kids, do that. But it's so important to find even just 30 minutes, 15 minutes to
you know, you can do
disconnect.
yoga for even like 10 minutes.
Exactly.
10 minutes yoga.
So true.
I like 20. I like at least 20. But even 20, the other day, Ray, my husband, and I said, can we do a little bit of yoga? And we did 20 minutes together. And Aliyah's looking at us like, oh, Daddy and Mommy are doing... I'm like, yeah, you know, we need a little bit of stretching. And because I do more cardio and other dancing or running or a bar class but
What was that?
bar class. I love bar. Bar is like a Pilates with a bit of, she's the expert, but
So the using of a bar,
Pole.
right?
is,
Or you can use a chair.
I do it with the
The
chair.
chair. Yeah.
But,
So just different exercise.
It's different. It's like a Pilates, right? Like a Pilates / dance / but it works every inch of your body.
That's why you're so slim.
And it takes a little bit of it. I think doesn't matter what you do, if you're doing bar or running or yoga, but it's the consistency of doing things, especially after a month. Because if you go more than 2 weeks without any exercise, this will come back out. The pouch will come back out. And people are asking me, so how do you keep the pouch back in? 3 minimum exercises a week. That's what I think. Doesn't matter what you do. Even if you have to just go for a long walk at night, you need to do at least minimum 3 workouts.
3 times a week.
Whether it's yoga, cycling. If you do cardio, you get slimmer. If you do weights, you start getting more muscle, right? If you do yoga, you are more stretchier.
Like she has leaner muscles.
And it's really good for stretching. It's like people like me that get so much stress here.
Yeah.
I have to do a little bit of yoga for this because otherwise I get migraines. So for me, it's mental. I use exercise. I use anything I can, any activity to release my mind. Whether there's music or not, usually music for me because otherwise I don't get turned on. I have to get turned on, and it's like, okay, this is my thing. Today is elliptical, whatever, but this is my thing, and
it gives you that I think it builds your happy mood. What's it called?
Absolutely. Your endorphins.
Yeah. It builds it a lot. Now the other one I want to ask you, it's for the pole. I mean, a lot of moms out there were like looking at all them girls learning the poles. Tell us what we as moms, how do we get involved with that?
Where to practice, or
obviously you have your own class.
I'm not teaching it currently, but hopefully in the fall I'll start. Yeah. But there's studios here in Lucky that have ongoing classes, and there's some great.
What's the benefits of pole dancing for moms?
So I think also the pole dancing, what I love is like the freedom about it. It gives you some confidence because you can build some strength because it's a lot of upper body strength.
That's what I'm afraid of.
But then it's also connecting with yourself as a woman.
It brings out the sex appeal in a woman.
It does.
When you see her on the pole, look, meet her at Zaza Lounge.
Yeah.
VI, Victoria Island. When you see her on the pole, Mama got it. So it brings out the sex appeal in us. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
And also the confidence.
Can I see your thigh is strong?
Yeah. Yeah.
So my thigh is juicy.
Yeah.
My booty juicy. But it builds strengthens the core.
It strengthens everything. It's a full body workout. After 5 minutes, I'm winded.
It looks like it.
It works everything, and but also, like you said, it's a mental
It's so
thing.
beautiful looking too.
It's a fun thing to do for yourself. Give yourself some freedom, and it's a different type of workout than
Artsy.
lifting weights and
It makes you more sexier, and it builds your core, I would say.
and confidence.
I'm in confidence, and I think I really would like to get into that pool. Everyone will say, yeah, whatever. Chill. It's not for y'all, it's for me. I want to feel sexy, so I agree with that. Now, the next question I want to ask is, we as moms, there's something I watch you do on your video, which is beautiful. You work out with your daughter.
Yes.
I've been doing yoga for 15 years, and I'm so lazy mentally to teach my own daughter yoga. How do we get into this?
For me, she watches me when I'm practicing. She sees me when I'm teaching. I'm teaching online a lot, so she copies me, and she does the same things I do, and she wants to. She's, at least in this moment, she's eager to learn. So she's like, Mommy, I want to try. I want to do this. And I've been really adamant about training her.
Do you have yoga for children?
I've been teaching yoga for kids. I've done it a little bit here. But in the past, I think it's really important, especially the mindfulness that yoga brings.
The serenity
and for the kids to learn how
better
to breathe. I make my daughter do the chanting as well, because it is for them also a spiritual practice. So it's specific mantras, but mostly for the kids, I have them just to go Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, cosmic peace, world peace, and personal peace.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Cosmic peace.
And then the different, different concepts in yoga, like there's this ahimsa, I tried non-violence, so this leads to the vegetarianism, the non-violence, and I try to incorporate that into my parenting, because kids...
She don't eat no meat?
Huh? She doesn't, no, my daughter doesn't eat meat, but not the vegetarian part, but just because they're playing and fighting and kicking each other.
She doesn't eat meat?
She doesn't, and I don't forbid her. She doesn't want to.
So that birthday party, she didn't eat meat?
She didn't. No.
Hardly eats
She didn't
meat.
eat that pizza?
She tried the pizza and she was like, she spit it out because she realized it was chicken. She was so funny. But then I took it off and then she ate it. Yeah.
What about the cheese?
Yeah, she'll eat cheese.
Because the cheese didn't get killed. It was milked.
Milked, exactly.
Okay,
And
so the box
Shadow likes cheese.
She likes cheese.
And Aliyah likes cheese too. On pasta, no, on pizza, but not on pasta.
So obviously, looking at y'all, you guys are slimmer than me. What is it that you guys acquire? I get you on that. I get it. But a lot of people do eat meat. So what's your take?
I eat meat, but I mean, I can't.
You're slim. How do we get, as moms, to get that?
The meat has nothing to has no effect on my weight. I mean, all food has effect on your weight, obviously. I mean, but whether I eat meat or not, if I don't work out, if I don't do exercise, then it goes back up. Once I've been an extra large, because I went from an extra small to an extra large, and now back to a small. After Aliyah, after the baby, and I kept it for a bit. For 2 years, I was an extra large, 2.5 years. And then, so that's my advice. I think if you put it in your mind that you're gonna have a good time.
Put it in your mind now. You have to. There has to be a regimen. What's your regimen in eating?
I don't know.
I don't have a. One thing that I do, because I'm not great at eating a lot of veggies like you are. That's something I admire, because it takes a lot of,
Mental factor, looking at the leaves.
Say, okay, let me green, or you know, or fruits. I am juicing in the morning celery with some fruits because only celery for me is too much. But it's supposed to be only celery, but I add fruits to the celery and I add ginger. And I said, look, whether I do get to eat greens or not today, just because how my life might go with the kid, and she ends up getting pizza, you eat some of it, and at the end you end up forgetting about all the nutrients. I make sure that I have my greens and fruit, at least some, in the morning.
So for those what she's saying in her Spanish accent, American accent, is she's saying that if you want to choose getting into diet and you have this way of not being disciplined like her as a vegetarian, get you some celery. That's either celery is like what?
Celery, apio, is the green
spinach.
Thing. I think spinach would work. Spinach should work too, or kale. Kale, spinach.
Add fruits to it because I just taking that. I don't know, it's terrible. Except if you cook it, but if it's raw blended with apple or pineapple or something, every morning is a really good detox. But antioxidants, I think you should get like berries.
Antioxidants, that's good. Berries some days, but also being in Nigeria, sometimes you get this, sometimes you get that. So you have to be open-minded to a fruit. Don't discriminate, or, you know, like whatever fruit you can find. If you can say, oh, today I'm gonna do blueberries, tomorrow, great. But if you can be like, I wanna do this, mango's fine, you know, apples are fine, oranges are fine. They're still fruit, you know. They might not be the perfect antioxidant, but I think a juice in the morning is good. It helps you go to the.
Now, last in this wellness and fitness as moms, right? You said 3 times, not the last, but second to last. You suggest 3 times at least minimum. How many times do you work out? I mean, it's your profession. So
2 or 3 times a day. A day.
Yeah.
I'm working out all the time.
No, but she teaches. She
But
has
I'm
to.
teaching. I have to.
She has to. Plus,
and then I have to do my own whatever I'm doing.
Except for yourself.
I'm lifting weights. I do like heavy weightlifting.
And I like the way your body, you look extremely gorgeous. Some women will lift up and be looking beautiful. I don't want to spoil that.
you know, I like muscles too, though.
No,
I just could never get them. But if I could get them, it's just not my genetic, I would like. I like them.
Think that. What do you think? I think it's good to look fit, sexy, not look
I admire it though. I really admire it
fit, masculine.
Because it's hard, so hard to get from the physical aspect. You know how hard it is to get that kind of muscle. It's so much. How many hours at the gym? So I have respect for muscles.
3 times, 2 to 3 times a day for we normal people.
For a normal woman that has
3 times
kids running around.
Minimum.
This is what I tell my students. For yoga or for whatever you're doing, just create that habit, because it should be like a ritual, right? It should be that space for yourself, that time for yourself, whatever you're doing, even if it's meditating. And it doesn't, just that
meditation,
mindfulness, that wellness for yourself.
And you know another thing, the average person who doesn't exercise is the one in the hospital. When you're not dealing with preventional ways of dealing with your health, you're gonna go out looking for the cure when the toxics that stay in your system long enough start affecting you. So exercises, am I using the right word? Perspiration to remove the sweat. It comes out through your sweat glands, and when you're not exercising, you are storing up toxins, and those toxins lead into side effects of your internal health. So minimum of working out is important, 3 times a week, minimum as normal people. But after you start getting that stamina, that energy, that build, take it to the next level. Build it 4 times a week. I am struggling. I think I'm in the phase where I'm struggling. Apart from that, my yoga class. I am struggling at this minute to push 3 times a week. Like I have paid back to back for gym to find myself in that gym. What is the solution? Mothers, tell us.
Just go.
Just go.
Even if it's hard, even if it doesn't feel like you don't have motivation, just go to the gym. Maybe you do 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and that's it. Maybe you just stretch. Maybe you just breathe.
Go on YouTube,
But
find a class.
Give yourself
I don't
some
like
time.
YouTube videos. What was whack?
I learned through COVID.
You're very disciplined. I can't. I like physical contact. Let me see you.
Yeah. That's better. That's always better. Because also the good thing of going to classes is that you get corrected. I did an online class today, art class, and it's harder or it's easier to cheat than if you're in person. And if you're watching the YouTube, it's even easier to cheat because they're not watching you, right? So I actually thought today, I'm doing a good job, and she said, she caught me. The teacher caught me. She said, straighten up that leg. Like,
Which class was that?
The bar class. Because
Wait, that's in Banana Island, of course. Yeah, there are no bar classes around here, is there?
no, on Zoom.
don't think
On
so.
Zoom. I did it on Zoom.
She doesn't.
She is a teacher in London. It's a Zoom class on Saturday mornings. It's amazing. This woman.
Then your classes are when?
I have on Zoom as well, and then I'm teaching in Lyon on Wednesdays and Mondays at 6:15.
Where?
A House of Zen.
House of Zen.
House of Zen.
House of Zen. A House of
Mostly
Zen.
are
So you weren't the one in the Moist Beach before?
No,
It's so much like
Yeah,
House
it's,
of Zen.
yeah,
But
that's
the pole
her
dancing
space.
is here.
Yeah. In Lucky.
And shoot a fly away, then we cut this off and back. Okay,
Yeah.
Lucky. But anyone in Lucky?
There's at the Twin Waters, there's a place Let's Dance, and then also Red Caramel
For pole dancing.
for pole dancing.
Okay. Then mine is in Bodyline. I was talking to her.
And Flirty Fitness, sorry.
Where's Flirty Fitness again?
It's really close by. There.
We'll get that address. Okay, so I really appreciate talking with you guys, and this is not the last time.
Thank you.
We take it to the next level. But can you leave like closing remarks for moms out there? What you suggest? 2 things.
You're amazing. Keep going.
That's a cheap remark right there. And also was like, okay, no, give us a tip.
A
You're
tip.
fitness
Okay.
person.
All right. I guess my tip would be just take a moment for yourself. Sit down and close your eyes and follow your breath. So just bring all of your awareness and your attention to the inhale and the exhale of the way the breath is flowing.
How do you do that?
Doing
Just
it.
close your eyes and follow it. Use your mind's eye. Follow the breath. If you feel overwhelmed, this is a great exercise to do to bring some serenity.
Inhale through your nose,
Inhale through the nose,
exhale through the mouth. When you inhale through the nose, let your diaphragm rise up. Hold for 3 seconds and release through the mouth. Hold for 3 seconds.
Oh, you're supposed to hold.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And thank you for that tip. And what's your tip as a sports fashion lady?
Get some music and get on that treadmill. I see you on
For
Instagram.
those who are on treadmill, those who do have treadmills at home, music.
Or just run outside. Honestly, run or anything, any cardio.
Find your body in motion.
Find what you like to do.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you like to just do a little dance at home, or 10-minute abs help here and there a few times a week.
There's a man I follow on Instagram. He said that if you do 5 push-ups a day, every single day, it's an added number to your muscle. You might not be those people who do 50 at home, but if you can practice 5 push-ups in a day, it adds up, and you find out by 3 months time you can end up doing that 50 at a blow. But to be disciplined and consistent with a number.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming.
Thank
Her
you.
name is Shirley Worley, and this is Melissa, the sexy drop dripping pole dancer. And I'm Queen Renee, and this is the Lion and Stiletto show. It's called Nothing But the Truth. They came here with the facts. Stay tuned for the next interview. Bye.
Bye.
Yay! Now let's get up out of here and do something.
That's fun. Good job, we did it.
We did it.